So Charlie explained a little bit around it from our perspective. I've explained a little bit about Lighthouse, but we're now going to ask one of our previous learners, Michael, to share his views on being a learner on the programme. So Michael, you might need to unmute yourself here. Technical thing. I'm going to pass it over to Michael now, who's going to share his thoughts.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I'm Michael. I am a previous student of Lighthouse, and I'm currently the Directorate Operations Manager for Oncology and Haematology at the Norfolk and Norwich Hospital. My career journey has been focused on progressively building leadership and management expertise within healthcare administration, and I'm passionate about driving improvements that benefit both staff and patients. So why did I do the apprenticeship, Operations Manager Apprenticeship with Lighthouse? I chose to pursue the Operations Manager Apprenticeship Lighthouse because it aligned perfectly with the direction I wanted to take my career in. At the time, I was eager to deepen my knowledge and develop practical management skills that would enable me to progress within management. My goal was to secure a role as an admin manager and then move on to an operational manager. The apprenticeship itself offered a structured yet flexible learning path that complemented my work, allowing me to apply new concepts and tools directly to my day-to-day responsibilities. I was also attracted to the reputation of Lighthouse as a provider, known for their high-quality support and practical approach, which I felt would help me gain real-world skills rather than just theoretical knowledge. When did you realize your confidence and skills had really grown? This was a really interesting question, and one that I actually enjoyed answering. And it might seem a strange answer, but a key moment for me was I realized that my confidence and skills had significantly grown was actually during my interview for admin manager. So at the time during the program, I was a team leader and then looking to get into an admin manager role. And I think without the skills that I'd gained and the knowledge from the apprenticeship, I don't think I would have been able to respond to the questions that were asked in the interview with the depth and clarity that I did at that time. And that's when I really noticed a shift during that course, and it was quite early on as well. So after completing the course and applying the learning in the workplace, many of the concepts and tools started to become second nature. For example, using different management models to approach workplace challenges felt almost subconscious. This was a sign that I wasn't just memorizing the material, I was internalizing it and using it effectively in real situations. It was rewarding to see the tangible impact the apprenticeship had on my professional development, not only boosting my confidence, but also equipping me with the practical strategies and that improved my day-to-day decision making and overall leadership. So how was my experience throughout the Lighthouse journey? My experience with Lighthouse apprenticeships was exceptional from start to finish. Despite the sessions being held virtually as we were just coming out of the COVID restrictions, the structure of the program ensured high levels of engagement and interaction. The trainer designed each session to involve everyone, which I think is really important, using breakout rooms, which I've grown to love, for smaller group tasks and encouraging informed decisions that help deepen understanding. This interactive approach made learning dynamic and allowed me to connect with peers, sharing perspectives and experiences. The consistent support from the Lighthouse team was outstanding. They were approachable, responsive, and provided guidance whenever needed, which made the whole journey smooth and motivating. Shout out to Vicky, who is on the call, who was my tutor at the time, and she was fabulous. The blend of practical learning and real-world application truly set this apprenticeship apart from other training programs that I've experienced. What personal differences have I noticed since doing the apprenticeship? Completing the apprenticeship brought about numerous personal changes for me. Professionally, I became much more confident in my leadership abilities and decision making. I developed a clearer understanding of operational management principles and how to apply them effectively within a healthcare setting. On a personal level, the course encouraged me to adopt a more reflective mindset, regularly evaluating what works and what doesn't, which has improved my problem solving skills and resilience in the workplace. I also noticed an increase in my communication skills, both in terms of clarity and confidence, enabling me to better motivate and support my teams. Overall, the apprenticeship has helped me grow into a more proactive, strategic thinker who can manage challenges with a greater composure and insight. And I think any other thoughts just to end this apprenticeship really shaped who I am today, both professionally and personally. It provided a firm foundation of knowledge and skills that gave me the confidence to pursue bigger goals and take on leadership roles as it has. So I went from an admin manager during the course and am now director operations manager. and it really ignited a passion for continuous learning, which led me to further my education by completing a degree which was outside of Lighthouse, but without that platform. With the level 5 operations manager, I really wouldn't have been able to do that and get to that point. And what I would say is, for me, it's the apprenticeship is great, and it's a real opportunity for those that don't always follow the normal pattern of going to university straight out of school. I certainly didn't. I hated learning, and I thought, will I want to get back into it? But then I think, you have that moment of realization where you think, actually, I know the direction I want to go in. This is what I want to do. And that's when I noticed that, there was the Lighthouse apprenticeship available. And I can't thank everyone enough. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. I have to say, I have goosebumps listening to your story. And Michael is exactly the reason we do what we do. It's all about the people. It's all about the journey. And I'm sure Michael would say that there was times along that journey where perhaps it was hard work. There was lots to do, fitting everything in, but the end justifies the means. So thank you for sharing your story. And as I said, there's lots more people like Michael who really have taken lots away from that. So thank you.